Game Bang.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Corey Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. I didn't get shot during the day.
And Aryn Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he can play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The thirst is real, everybody. I am Sir Aryn Carter, and you are listening to Sacramento's #1 podcast, the Video Game Bangs Weekend Bang, powered by Energy, brought to you by Oblivion Comics and Coffee. Come for the coffee, stay for the comics. And that's right, GG Gamer Subs, everybody. Get your bump. GG Gamer Subs. You got a black one on you now.
Black one.
When did you get that one?
It's part of the Partner Premiere Pack.
Hey! Yeah, that was, thank you for the donation. It's part of the what?
It's part of the Premiere Partner Pack.
Premiere Partner Pack. That's a lot of P's in that one.
Yes, Premiere Partner Pack. I got it.
So Peter Piper picked a pepper.
I got it because when I did social media for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The gold. This is custom. So yours will not
those
have
are
the gold.
terrible colors. I mean.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
understand.
I understand
It's all
that.
about the shock.
I understand.
Get your dynasty shit out of here.
Ooh.
I understand. We lost to him last night. It's bitter. I didn't think about that. But I'm representing with the shirt, so
that's okay.
Second best team with colors.
Yeah. You heard his voice, everybody. The real David Webb is here, of course.
What's going on, everybody?
And he's all about the premiere pack of everything, right?
Always premiere pack.
I thought it was more you were like on Killmonger's side, so you had that golden black bottle.
I gotta say,
The Jaguar.
The Hawadas.
I'm kind of digging the suit though.
Okay, that's all right.
I like
that's
that black
enough.
and gold combo.
That's good enough.
Real quick,
I
do want to shout this out because we had 2 people do subs in the pre-show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Shout them out.
Wow.
Shout them out.
King32. Nope, hang on. There's an L in there. I don't know what the Roman numeral is.
Kill him 33.
King LXXXX2.
Oh, good lord! Yeah, I have no idea what that.
Yeah, I think it's
is.
32.
Was that Super Bowl
and
32?
Sinacha.
Hey,
Sincha.
were they subs or follows?
Subs.
Subs. Wow! Thank you for the subs,
King
guys.
82.
King
Thank you,
82.
sir.
Thank you.
Coming
Thank
in,
you.
The subs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
After a long hiatus, he's back. The internationally known Stephen Gutierrez is with us.
What up, people? How's
How
it
you
going?
been, sir?
You missed me?
How you been?
They've always missed me.
Whatever. I mean,
Bring all the good stuff
have you?
all the time.
What have you been up to? What have you been doing? How you been living?
You know, what have I been doing?
Inquiring minds would like to know.
Yeah. I don't even remember. That's how busy I was.
For some reason, my soundboard isn't working here.
Well, maybe you should plug it in.
Not doing it. I'm clapping and everything like that.
That's
Thank you guys for.
all right. Now it's a fish
We got you,
hitting
Peter.
water. Go.
What's water?
Wait, say it again?
A fish hitting water.
Yeah, I don't think that's
What
working,
was that?
guys. Don't think that's working.
Nope.
That's horrible.
And then, of course, we have another Aryn in the building. I know, gasp.
Whoa.
Extreme gasp. Aryn Rozelle, he's in here.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
is that okay?
Aryn Rozelle.
I know. I usually say Rose because I'm thinking of Rick Ross the whole time.
It's Rozelle.
It's okay. I don't mind being named after wine.
Really?
What?
Rose
that
all
is.
day.
That's right. That's right. It's a wine as well. Well, how have you been? You haven't been here in a while. How are the kids?
Oh, they're great. Yeah. Bunnies and the cats are doing well.
Oh, you have a bunny as well.
2 bunnies. Yes.
2 bunnies. Sheesh. How do you keep them from eating each other?
I don't think
China.
bunnies do that.
Bunnies are carnivorous animals. Let's not.
No,
you're
they're
not
not.
saying the secret
Let's not. Exactly.
Hamsters
They're
are.
murderers.
Hamsters will eat their young if they feel like their young are threatened.
Oh my goodness.
Or
Threatening?
just
Threatened.
delicious. That's, I mean,
to like save them.
no.
To save them.
Because they're hungry.
Interesting.
I'm gonna save
Oh,
you
that's messed
by
up.
killing you.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
sound.
I have to take kind of like a hiatus from reading certain comic books. Got into one called Crossed. Never read that one, everybody. This is don't go and read that comic book. It is a very disturbing comic book.
Black Mirror disturbing?
Probably even more than that.
Why? Like, what was disturbing about it?
I mean, the basic premise is like your basic zombie apocalypse type of thing, but instead, these zombies just give in to their the most evilest desires. That's what it is. So they're still like they retain their intelligence.
Okay.
They're just pure evil. Like the most evil you can think of.
Evil incarnate.
Yeah.
All right.
And
so
there's
one eats children, the other one
100%
only eats.
Like no, I mean they do it all. They kill.
faces.
Yeah, they do it all. It's terrible. So I was like, I read it and I thought it was an interesting premise at first, and then I was just like, well, thank you. I'm going to quit this. So
thanks. But
can't do that anymore. But yeah, that was my non-suggestion of the day. So there you go. And I forgot to introduce the most important part of the show, everybody. The people that make the show happen day in, day out. They are sitting, waiting. The chat. Say hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Oh, there's clap. Thank you.
Were we all supposed to clap?
We're all supposed to clap.
I think
The
so.
clapboard's not working.
I don't know why it's not working either. It's not even, I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, doesn't matter at all. So today's show, of course, we have some, I don't want to say the catchphrase, but we got some stuff for that, and we're going to go over some really controversial things there. And then we got another small segment.
You know, catchphrase, is there like a secret word?
Yeah.
Like Pee-wee's Playhouse? Or
Yeah.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, I'm interested.
How do you not know?
do we have
You
to-
know it.
Kumquat.
No, you know it. And if I say it, then stuff happens. And then, how do you? Hey, you
okay.
knew?
No,
Hey, you
I
knew?
got it. I got it. I know.
Jeez.
I thought you guys were spicing up the show and doing something interesting. So,
Wow!
Excuse me.
Wow!
Excuse me.
Oh,
Snap.
get out.
Bang bang.
Starting off with burns already.
All right.
I need a Cincy.
And
I see you.
I need a Cincy bean for
Need a
that one.
sensei pill for that one.
Yeah. Don't forget, if you, of course, subscribe to that $25, you can go
You can get the sensei pill.
Get
There.
that pill.
We need to drop that for real. And then after that, we're going to be doing a judgmental segment, a very, very judgmental segment, because that is hilarious in chat right now. Tomiko just posted her face all over there, going, That is
That's if you
hilarious.
sub to my channel.
If you sub to
not
her
dropping
channel.
That's
what do you call
hilarious.
that? Not plugging.
No, I
Just
mean,
saying.
plug,
Just
it's
saying.
fine.
If somebody was going
Is that
to
like-
sub
Somebody
to your
wanted
channel,
that face.
Is that a Princess Leia like?
Do
No, that's my headset.
Oh shit! I thought those were like the hair
Hilarious.
buttons on your head.
hilarious. Well, actually, you know what? Forget it.
I don't know, guys. You have a contender for
We might
myself
as well
now.
just get right on into it. Let's do some banging around the web.
banging around the web.
That was the catchphrase.
Yeah, I
by the
figured.
way.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the catchphrase.
I still think you should have went with kumquat.
That's horrible. That's
a
horrible.
fruit.
Sensu bean?
No. So here's a question for everybody. Even you, Chad. I want you to chime in. Do you believe that love can bloom anywhere, even on the battlefield?
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I find out.
And then also, does anybody know where that quote is from?
Metal Gear Solid.
Ooh, look at
Fuck yeah.
Tomiko over in the building.
I was
I
gonna
feel
say
so
no.
Disappointed. Disappointed
I feel
in
so
Steven over
ashamed of
here.
myself.
Very disappointed in Steven, who is a Metal Gear fan.
Yeah,
I
shame
don't
on you,
even-
Steven.
Yo.
God.
Sheesh. Yeah, you might as well. You might as well.
I don't know whose keys those
End it all. I don't even want to use those keys anymore. But anyway.
because my sweaty neck was all on them.
Well, apparently not in the case of Metal Gear Solid Survive. As an end user license agreement, you know, the agreement that everybody agrees to on stuff but never reads.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sure I owe my first child to Samsung.
As an end user license agreement, the players have to agree to strictly forbid to use the game as a dating service.
Wait, which game?
Metal Gear Survive.
Oh.
It says that players cannot seek a relationship with another person or do an act that Konami determines is made for the main purpose of causing a relationship. That is
What?
in their terms and
Wow.
agreement.
Wow.
Wow.
How can you?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
fuck Konami anyway.
Yeah, it's,
They're nothing without Kojima.
for real.
So I wanted to know, when you're playing this game, and if you happen to find somebody that you like, and you guys hit it off.
Say, hey, we're switching to Warframe.
I'm like,
hey, join me in Second Life.
what is the purpose of putting this in your terms and agreement? Like, I really, it made no sense to me.
I mean, I guess that's just gonna stop people from playing their game.
They don't.
Here's my theory.
They want to stop love.
My theory is that one of the devs, the lead devs,
Okay.
got jilted in a online love situation. Maybe he got catfished.
Okay.
And so now he's bitter and wants to block anybody from having that experience.
So, no,
If I can't find love
goddamn
online,
this is a video
nobody
game.
can.
You will play it for your enjoyment, not love. You get that shit out of here.
It's ridiculous.
So I guess love doesn't bloom on the battlefield. There.
Not in the battlefield of
No.
Survive.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, Metal Gear Survive, definitely
They
not.
probably did that as a shot.
Chat's say, is this
Yeah.
such a problem that they had to put this in there?
It had to be. Somebody had to
That's
be.
sold out.
What sold out? Yeah.
No,
What?
that's my friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought somebody sold out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Right, Dorito
that's
shit.
not the only thing they put in there. The other strange thing that they put in there is also it forbids players from doing pre-election campaigning in the game. So if you were running for any type of
People do that?
Apparently.
I've never seen that ever.
So if you
Hey guys, I'm running from Prom King.
yeah, you can't
Can you vote for me?
This makes me want to buy the game
and then do all of that.
and do all of it.
I would love to see that.
That's their strategy. They're telling us we can't do things so that we'll buy the game and do it.
Yeah.
They can't. Sell
Hey, maybe you're onto something.
Yeah, no, because they
smart.
can't sell Metal Gear games without Kojima's name attached to it. Just saying.
Yeah, that's almost true.
How much is this game?
$39.99.
Not worth it.
You know why I know that price right off the top of my head?
Because you're looking at it.
Nope, because the next story is Metal Gear Survive's extra character save slots cost $10.
What the?
Yes, that's right. Konami's Metal Gear Survive quickly hits players with a reason to pay extra money on top of the game's $39.99 asking price by restricting the number of character save slots.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard. They're just trying to make money, and that's literally like all Konami cares about right now.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
yes.
terrible.
And you know how many slots you
God.
get right off the bat?
One.
Exactly. You only get one
Swear.
character slot. Yeah, like DCU.
Well, I could have told you.
DC Universe Online, you got two whenever you didn't have the little
Yeah.
free DLC. But now that they gave the little free DLC out, what do you get, like 10?
I think it was like 6 or
Or like,
something.
yeah, you get a good amount at least, so you can make a couple of
Unbelievable.
characters.
That's horrible.
Naturally, that in-game purchase isn't sitting well with some of the Metal Gear fans, and it's
No
not
fucking
only questionable. It's not only the questionable Metal Gear Survive microtransactions either. The game's replete with ways to spend small amounts of money. Purchasing additional save slots, of course, are $10. The game's unique but you have to do it with the game's unique currency, which is SV coins. And as of right now, there is no way to earn these coins in game. So you can't like do certain missions and like build up a certain amount of coins just to do it. And it does that random currency type of thing where it's like 99 cents will get you 100. Like, just make it an even dollar. First of all,
Yeah, you have a real issue with that.
I sure the hell do. Because look here, and this is why I even put this in here. And if you pay $9.99, guess how many coins you get for that one, Webb?
100.
No, you get 1,150. How does that? Why is that a thing? What is the trans? Yes,
First of all, that shouldn't exist at all. Second of all, what the?
I really don't understand. I really don't understand it.
The 50 is a bonus.
Yeah, like what are they doing?
Somebody, Soul said, does EA own Konami?
Yes, EA has stock
EA
in
has
Konami.
owned Konami.
They do? I thought they
No.
did.
How sarcastic.
Okay.
So I mean, and also if you pay $49.99, you get 6,000 SV coins. Again, another. I have no idea what they do.
I am so angry that they attached Metal Gear's name to that.
I
game.
know.
I refuse. I refuse to buy it.
That's horrible.
And even more so now that all they're trying to do with it is microtransaction.
and
They
yeah,
just shat all over the
I
series.
just need one character to find love and
yeah.
A forbidden.
and run
Snake
for office.
almost found love on the battlefield, but then she got married.
Yeah,
Who?
to a guy
Oh,
who
Snape.
shits
I
himself.
thought you
Yeah.
said Snape.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Snape almost found
Yeah.
love.
It's like,
and
nah,
then,
he got eaten by a snake.
and then he got killed. SV coins can be spent on other things in Metal Gear Survive, like character emotes and boosts. The in-game currency may be used to increase
and boobs. All the boobs you want.
But you can't love them.
But you can't love them. No, no, don't love them at all.
Purely for gameplay purposes only.
Said if we catch you loving them,
We will sue the shit out of
we will sue you. We will ban you, then sue you.
360 in chat wants to know how they're going to enforce the no relationship rule.
Oh, they got people out there. 360.
Oh yeah.
They got people out there just watching.
They're gonna look for keywords like "let's meet up."
Yep.
Yeah.
They're gonna look for other keywords
your-
like
You can't say hi.
What's your Facebook?
yeah, love. They're gonna look for stuff like that.
They're gonna have bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, some chick walks up to you, hey, we should meet for coffee sometime.
Ooh, I would take that job. No lie. I would work for Konami. Konami, if you're listening, I will work for you and go undercover to
Don't
bait
you
people
dare.
to fall in love with me and then ban them from our servers. I will take that job.
And just ban every single
So this
person
is
so
like-
nobody plays that game.
I would love
yin,
it.
Yin and yang here.
That's
You're
horrible.
trying to help Konami enforce it. I want to see how if I could get away with it.
That's
it's
fine.
more sabotage.
Yeah, mine's is
Sabotage.
mine's is like a
it's gonna-
sting, like a
You can sabotage from the
entrapment,
inside?
entrapment
Yeah,
type
you
of
can
thing.
entrap. Yeah, that's.
Since you
know
thought
what?
you were in love.
Every time I
However,
meet somebody,
I'm
I'm gonna
a
say,
Way off, yeah.
every time I meet somebody, I'm gonna be like, "Do you work for Konami? You have to tell me legally. You have to tell
Legally,
me
you have
if
to
you
tell
work
me.
for Konami.
I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't work for Konami.
It's in the terms and conditions, right?
Yeah.
Are you a
have
cop?
to.
You have to tell me.
Because it'd be dope just walking up to random people. So you play this often? Hey,
What
know?
brings you to this?
Yeah,
world,
what brings you
Stan?
to this world? Watch out, zombie! Boom! Shoot him. Saved your life.
So you're gonna encourage them to fall in love with you.
Yes.
You're gonna bait them in.
Yes.
You know
And
what
then,
I
like
mean?
If you
Aaron
want to
said,
be unbanned, it's $39.99.
Or 10 for a new character slot.
Character slot.
like Aaron said, it's a way for me to get everybody banned. That way, nobody plays the game. And then, boom, they go bankrupt.
Yes.
But then again,
Uh,
I will do that job, Konami. I'm letting you know right now. I will definitely
Just
do that
ignore
job.
everything else we've just talked about.
Just play the game and then spam. I want to know what love is.
I want to know what love
Just run around.
is.
It's a forbidden.
I want you to show
right here.
me. If you're looking for Corey, he is not with us right now.
He passed.
I have no idea where he's at, actually. I have... Webb, you got an update?
actually, I don't know where they are.
Hogwarts?
We're just in.
Core
Man's
Middle,
house.
Middle Earth.
Middle... Yeah, there you
Space.
go. Middle Earth. There you go.
Yeah, there you
Boom.
go.
I got some sad news, guys.
Ooh, sad news time. Should we
Retail...
Alexa Blue?
Oh, yeah. Let's change the...
How
Alexa,
does that work?
turn studio lights...
I don't know that one.
Okay, thank you, Alexa. All right. Alexa, turn studio lights blue. Or not. You
Alexa,
piece of crap.
She already
turn
listens to white
studio
people.
lights blue.
Oh, there we
Open
go.
Lights doesn't support that.
Yep, no, they don't. So anyway, the retail store that we all grew up knew and love, Toys R Us,
Toys
is
R
set to
Us.
close another 200 stores.
No.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only place you can get the Tomb Raider Barbie.
Terminator Barbie.
Tomb Raider.
Oh, you had
What?
my hopes up there for a hot second. Terminator Barbie. I was like, I might buy that just to have a Terminator
Put
Barbie.
Terminator in a dress.
She's
There,
all
there was a
half
female
naked.
Terminator, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there was?
Yes.
I've only seen the second one.
That's yeah. There, you're fine.
I said there was a Terminator.
You're
Terminator
fine.
3.
Terminator 3. There's
Really?
Yeah.
She was
Well, the movies are terrible, so that's.
How? I would have
Alexa,
thrown my
turn
water
studio
on
lights
you.
blue.
Yep, there you go. So retail toy chain Toys R Us is reportedly closing another 200 stores in addition to the 180 locations previously announced. The Wall Street Journal reports, citing sources familiar with the matter, that the nation's largest toy seller has... What in the world, Alexa? Good Lord, Alexa. She just now, for the people that are not watching
Yeah, for the
live,
podcast.
one, that's terrible. And two, Alexa had a small delay with turning the studio lights
Well,
blue.
She's
Sorry, I don't know that.
Okay, shut up,
Stop saying
Alexa.
her name.
Jeez.
Stop saying Amazon's name.
All right.
Amazon.
Back to the story, though. The total number of stores closing, including the annual the ones announced in January, would be around 380. Layoffs could be in excess of 9,000, though. The Journal noted a disappointing
Over
holiday
9,000.
sales as part of the report in addition to stores closing. So thank you guys for going and buying everything on Amazon instead of going to your local Toys R Us.
We'll get cheaper prices, bro.
It's
Well,
your
they can all work
fault.
for Konami.
Yeah, I don't know if they. But who do you really go to toy stores anymore?
I do. I just went like 2 days ago.
With like your niece and nephew.
No,
or-
For yourself?
me.
Really?
Yes,
Creepy.
for my action figure. Toys R Us is not the creep store. If you go to Chuck E. Cheese by yourself, that's creepy. If you go
Well-
to Toys R Us, you're going for toys.
Yeah, but I don't know. It kind of depends. You went there by yourself to get an action figure?
Yes, and I used to go for Amiibos when they had the exclusives. We used to line up outside Toys R Us.
Oh, okay, that makes a little sense.
I've seen that.
more of a-
I've seen that for those Popco.
Chat room. Do you guys go to the Toys R Us, or are you guys buying all your things on Xbox and like your games as DLC? Or excuse me, digital copies and.
If you go to the store, you get to choose the box. You get to see what you're getting. Because like some of the Amiibos at least kind of looked funny.
Living Decline says women can do that. Uh-oh. It might be. He might have a case there. Me, grown man, walking around Toys R Us, picking up toys.
I can see that.
Looks like Creepsville. You looks like, is she shopping for a child? Is she shopping for herself? Because that's fine, too. Not a grown man. Yeah, a little weird. Little weird. Alexa, turn the studio lights white. I'm looking on the stream here, and it makes me look like the darkest person on the planet when the lights are blue.
I'm still the whitest person on the planet, so.
Yeah, so
Somebody
compare.
said that in chat.
Yeah, I know.
There it is.
Every
There it
time.
is.
Alexa, turn studio lights lavender.
That'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
There we go.
a
That's
good,
nice.
a good mixture.
Feels good.
It's
yeah.
relaxing.
100% right, Drew in the TARDIS. He says, "Is that sexism?" Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Grown men like toys, but you know who is
All right,
kind
let's
of.
move on.
I was going to segue from the sexism to Joss Whedon.
Oh, I heard Emma's whole thing about Joss Whedon last
Yeah.
night.
Right.
I'm
was
not
really
saying
interested.
that that's the reason why he backed out, but
That's the
I
story.
think it's the reason why he backed out.
So the story is, everybody, before we all knew, I guess, the true personality, Mrs. Emma Skies came on the show and enlightened us about Joss Whedon and his, I don't know, his ways of writing. But Joss, at the time, was set to write the Batgirl story for DC. He has since then pulled away from that and says, and I quote, "Batgirl is such an exciting project, and Warner/DC, such collaborative and supportive partners that it took me months to realize I really didn't have a story."
So Gail,
I didn't know what I was doing.
Here's the thing. He came out with this after our show. I'm not
Yeah.
saying
He listens to this shit.
that he listens to the show and we directly
think
are
he listens to
involved,
the
but yeah, I pretty much think he listens to the show and we're directly involved. Whedon on Thursday told Hollywood Reporter in that statement, that's what he was saying, so referring to the DC president Jeff Johns, which is just sounds like the Martian Manhunter,
That's
which is
what I'm
awesome that you work
John
for
Jones.
DC and all of them. He also added, "I'm grateful to Jeff and Toby and everyone who was welcoming when I arrived and so understanding when I is there a sexier word for failed?" That's what he said. Those are his words. Quote, "Is there a sexier word for failed?" He probably shouldn't have went out with that.
I'm trying
And
to
that's
think
why
of
he
something
quit.
to say.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I like I said before last week's show, I had a different opinion on Joss.
I do too.
And I didn't know that he was that he kind of was that way.
I was kind of stoked that he was directing the movie. So
I
this
thought
is
he would do a good job.
this is
Yeah,
dope. Like
But
this is awesome. And then Emma
came and
us.
just shot that idea out of the water, and I was like, you know
Damn,
what?
I'm kind of like,
He
oh
would've
man,
shot Batgirl.
what a creep.
Wow, a little too soon there, Steven. A little too soon.
Would that have not been the story?
That probably would have been the story. He would have
Wasn't
wrote.
in
He would have wrote
Batman
the killing
or
joke.
Justice League, was she?
Yeah, he would have
Yeah,
wrote the
she's-
killing joke.
She's willing that.
I don't know, but then like who makes it now? Do we need to go out and get a female writer, Aaron?
It worked for
I
Wonder
would
Woman.
prefer for it to be a female writer. And Gail Simone, since she works on a lot of the comics anyway, why not her?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, like Steven said, it worked for Wonder Woman. I mean,
Yeah.
having Wonder Woman have a female director, I think really kind of
I think that's also really
helped
important.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It kept it from getting too focused on like sex of it.
Yeah. Well, we'll never know now what Joss Whedon had up in his head, which was apparently nothing, because he didn't come up with anything.
Well, I guess we do. He did have nothing.
Yeah, it would have just been another episode of Buffy. That's pretty much what it would have been.
Aryn? Oh.
What are they saying in chat there?
Put your lips up to the mic.
Oh, he wants you to get closer. He said, "I
Right,
can't really hear
How's
you
this?
that well."
How's this?
We had a couple of bang bites because there wasn't too much of the gaming news on there.
Sounds delicious.
Serenade them.
Bang bites is an oldie but a goodie. For people that don't remember, it's just kind of headlines that stuck out to me. I read a couple of the articles, but didn't feel like they were heavy enough to talk about. But they probably are. So here we go.
So we're gonna talk about
So we're
it.
going to talk about them. So first one, Doom gets motion controls on the Nintendo Switch.
And the world vomits.
Why? Like, yeah, why are they trying to force motion
Stop.
controls on this
Yeah.
first-person shooter? Just give
they
us a
want-
regular first-person shooter. Like
They
that
want
we can walk around the
VR.
neighborhood with.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to pick up the old Doom? I know, Webb, you have a Switch.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
No?
I'm gonna buy Odyssey before I buy Doom.
Okay. You have a Switch, Aryn?
Yeah, I do. You haven't played Odyssey yet?
I've played it, but I don't own it.
She looked offended.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
yes,
she
you
did.
did.
I didn't even
Haven't
know
played.
that Doom was a
Odyssey?
thing, and probably
It's
not.
the bare basic bones type of shooter, like with extra gore, I guess.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Gore.
Somebody said something in the chat. Gaming news: Bendy and the Ink Machine is coming to the console. There's another bang bite for you.
Isn't it the one that's like? Well, no, it just reminds me of Cuphead. It's like black and white.
What were you gonna say here?
No, I'm trying to remember what that game is because I've seen it before.
It looks like a kind of an old school game in the vein of those black and white cartoons. I don't know.
It's that game that kind of looks like Cuphead, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of a Cuphead vibe. There you go.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen like video or like gameplay of the game, but apparently it's something that people like. So I don't know, but it's coming to the consoles. So
Bendy and the Ink. That sounds like an awesome band name.
Yeah.
Bendy and the Ink Machine.
is it a horror game?
I think it's like a feels game, I thought.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right. Next one on there. We'll have to do some more research on that one. Next one, Mega Man Legacy Collections 1 and 2 is coming to the Switch in May. So you can get your collection of Mega Mans on your Switch on the go. That's a
That
good
I
one.
might get.
Sony bans a PSN account after 8 years. They're really on the ball there. Look how fast it took for them to... So basically, the whole thing's I read the story. Kid made the account when he was 12. He has the name King Madafaka. And Sony, after 8 years, decided to delete his account. So literally,
So you know what?
they banned him for life. So that also meant anything that he put, like money-wise into the game, like if he bought any DLC or if he bought actual digital
What?
copies, all gone.
They banned him for life for that? Not
Yes.
just a name change?
No. So that was his
Wow.
argument because he was like, today Sony emailed me with this. I tried calling them saying, why can't I just change my name? They said, the nay no, my brother. And
Why
that
don't
was
you
it.
Have a name change.
Microsoft does.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he lost his moolah,
That's so stupid.
his
Yeah.
cash
Wow.
money.
That actually kind of turns me off of Sony. Like that makes
That's
me,
what turned you off of Sony?
No, I'm
There's
just
a lot of
saying like
things.
more. But that makes me want to
Motherfucker.
not not play Sony.
King.
Motherfucker.
There's a
That's clever.
I think it's Chinese restaurant in a town Auburn
fuck
near
you.
here, and it's PHO, so pho,
Mm-hmm.
and then King, KING, and then it's GUD, Pho King Good.
It's pronounced pho.
Yeah.
Pho. Well, yeah.
Well, if you say it that
Yeah.
way, then it's definitely.
It's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's marketing gold right there. Living Decline says cartoon horror game for that inky in the brain.
Sounds like a
I'm already
pretty
killing the
sweet
name of
concept.
it. What was it called again? Do you remember?
Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Yeah, Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Special Cases says fake news.
What do you mean fake news? Oh, about the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an investigate further.
The guy went out of his way to write a whole article on it, so
Even if it's fake news,
hilarious.
it's hilarious.
And that's just because he's Special Case is a Sony fan. That's what I'm throwing on him. Sony fan, and he loves
Gaming since gaming. What
PC.
up?
Yeah, no, GSG is back in the building. That's crazy because he hasn't been here in a long while.
Yeah, I thought
Welcome
he
back.
died too.
We all thought he died, but we're glad to see that you're alive and well, sir. Welcome back to the chat.
That's a strong word.
Welcome back to the chat, sir. Dragon Ball Z Fighters Premium DLC characters have been revealed, everybody.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're going to get a little bit of Broly
Nice.
and a little bit of Bardock. Just Goku's dad and then another fictional
So
character.
what is that supposed to be?
super excited
Broccoli
for
and what? Bok choy maybe?
Probably.
But
Sounds about right. So if you were hoping to see, I don't know, who's a character that they haven't used yet?
Piccolo.
Cyberman.
No, they haven't used Jiren from the new one. Ooh.
Ginger.
He's like this OP character that just can't get beat.
Apparently has a terrible backstory.
Yeah, he gets beat up as or his people get killed, and then he wants to kill the guy that killed his people, and he trains really hard with this guy, and he gets a group of people, and he becomes super strong, and then he goes after the guy that killed his people and loses. And all his team gets killed too.
Ooh.
So now you're a double loser.
Yeah, and so he just gets stronger and stronger. He just keeps trying to get stronger and
He builds
stronger
another
to beat that. He has another team, yeah, and they're all in that tournament, and then they all lost. So he's kind of just
Doug the Dark says they need Jiren.
exactly that's what we're talking about. G-Dang.
You know what's gonna happen
G-Dane?
is
Okay.
now Goku's gonna team up with him, with like Vegeta,
They'll
and
team
then
up
they're
for
gonna go
special
fight
attack.
the
Well,
guy that beat him. And
They have to beat Jiren first, and Jiren is beating the snot out of him, and it's only Goku versus Jiren left. Like that's it. Sorry, spoilers, everybody, for people that aren't caught
no,
up.
the spoiler
Probably not
is
gonna watch
he's
this,
just gonna go
yeah.
to another Super Saiyan or Kaioken form, and then
He's already
Kamehameha.
done that, and he's beat.
And it's
those
gonna happen
forms.
again. The show's terrible.
Well, now he's doing the Ultra Instinct, so you know.
Oh, Ultra Instinct. What
Yeah.
is that? Just is his hair change? Does he get another aura?
Hair and
This is
eyes.
just
Hair and eyes.
Okay, yeah, cool.
He's got
When he
hair.
grows a third arm, Aaron,
There you go.
that can throw extra punches, then I'll be impressed. A little freaked out, but I'll be impressed.
It'll be interesting if they put any of the new characters from Super into the game. The I can't remember what their little squad is called, because they got Beerus, and Beerus is from whatchamacallit Super. So we'll see how they do it. I don't know. I'm excited for.
Why doesn't Jiren just shoot him?
What do you mean?
Just shoot the guy he wants to fight.
With a gun?
It's cleaner.
Yeah, guns aren't really that high up on the level
Bang.
of.
Guns. So primitive.
Yeah, very primitive.
The body's still the same, guys.
Is it a
I don't
handgun?
understand. I don't know. It's a space gun. Aren't they in space?
A gun from their hand?
It's a space gun.
that I don't know.
Like a gallet gun?
Squiggles in chat says DBZ is basically a game of D&D where all the characters have hit level 20 and the GM is grasping at straws to pull stuff out of this. That's terrible. Yes, it is. It kind of is. But it's still entertaining. Dragon Ball Super has actually been very entertaining. I recommend it if anybody has never watched Dragon Ball before. I would say Super is a good one. Number 5, Fortnite Battle Royale Season 3 Battle Pass takes the players to space.
I saw that.
Don't get excited, though. It doesn't really actually take you to space. It's just cosmetic stuff.
Just turns everything night.
There's no low grav.
No low grav. Sorry, guys.
I think I saw a John Wick skin.
And I think
In
I saw,
that, too.
with the suit or whatever. Yeah, that looked pretty
Really?
dope. I'm not going to lie. The John Wick
That's cool.
skin might be something to, I don't know. What are you doing, PUBG?
Damn.
Yeah, where you at, PUBG?
Ooh.
PUBG.
Too
They're all
soon?
about the realism, right?
Yeah,
That's what they got going. You can't be real in space. Come on.
you can.
Oh,
Have you
yeah,
not
but-
seen The Martian?
Yeah, he straight
Boom.
was a farmer
Poop
shit on his
potatoes.
potatoes.
Poop potatoes.
Yeah, he did.
Potatoes.
Exactly.
in space.
Fake
Yeah,
news.
I don't know. I think
Mars poop potatoes.
we've said it 100 times. I feel Fortnite is just more entertaining to watch than PUBG.
Yeah.
Like it just is.
Did
Sorry.
you see the video of the guy who had the tower? and he just jumps off the tower and shoots the last guy.
Oh yeah, it's King Richard,
Like,
wasn't it?
I don't know who it was, but that was impressive. I was like, that's the way. That's how you win a match.
That's exactly how you win a
It's
match.
entertaining.
Exactly how you win a match. And they got new gliders. They have new suits. All kind of space themed. They showed like new backpacks or something like that as well. That kind of look like NASA backpacks or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's just if you I guess have purchased the little season pass thing. So I think it's $9.99 as well if you're interested in out there. So all right. I don't know. Has the game been fully released yet? Because I could have sworn they said it was supposed to be released this year.
No, I think it's 50% off right now, which is kind of interesting.
I'm waiting for it to be free.
That's
waiting for it to
why
be
it's
free.
interesting.
So let's see. Hold on. Let me Google search this real quick. Fortnite release date.
Fortnite's release date?
It is going to be released in the good old ripe age of July 25th, 1972.
What?
No, this is an old date. For some reason, it says
it's the whole date.
It says initial release date is July 25th, 2017, but that can't be right.
That's probably for the.
Yeah,
Where'd you get 1972?
I was just going off the rails whenever I'm trying to look up the real thing. That's why.
Okay.
You got it from Forbes.
No,
That's
it
what
was.
they reported.
It says on July 26th, it was announced that Fortnite would be sold over 500,000 copies. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know. I could have sworn. Yeah, the game's free to play. Battle Royale obtain 10 million players. Yeah, it was supposed to go 100% free. I could have swore.
Yeah, they're not even focused on the damn survival anymore. It's
Yeah, I
just
know
all
it. Yeah,
Battle Royale.
it's all bad because that's what's making them, bread right now, and people are watching that the most. So. Gotta go what's good for the goose, not good for the gander.
Yeah.
Right?
Gander sucks.
There you go. Sonic the Hedgehog film, everybody, is dated for November 2019.
Starring Jaleel White?
No. He didn't get the role.
Don't even care.
Wait, is this like a live action thing?
Probably. No, they're gonna use a CG company because I saw that.
I like hot dogs.
I saw that in the article. They're definitely gonna use a CG movie.
Okay, because I just had war flashbacks to Mario Brothers.
Ooh, one of the greatest
movie
movie of
of
all
all
time.
time.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
God.
That was actually a pretty good movie. What's wrong with
I
that?
used to watch
It's
it a
Mario,
lot, actually.
Mario. Luigi Mario. They're brothers.
If it wasn't a Mario
Ridiculous.
Brothers movie, then I think it would have been,
It's good.
decent.
Dennis
If it
Hopper
wasn't a
in it.
Mario Brothers movie?
Yeah, if it was just like two guys going to another land.
So we're just two guys that know plumbing in a dinosaur world.
They're using
Those weren't even dinosaurs.
they're using the animation company called Marza Animations Planet. You ever heard of them?
Are they doing Peter Rabbit?
Don't know. They've done nothing but I don't know. They're from Japan, so I don't think I've ever seen any of their works. Couldn't tell you what they've done, but they are doing Sonic, so look out for that one. Right?
Yeah, in a Walmart discount bin.
Damn.
That's
True.
horrible.
So you
gonna
gotta
have-
It's
really,
accurate.
you gotta really look for it.
Yeah, you gotta dig.
And that's all I had,
Yes.
everybody. That's all the news.
So you had for
banging around the web.
Banging around the
Yeah,
web.
we don't
Say
have an
that on the
exit.
outro again?
We don't have an exit for it.
Oh.
We don't have an exit for it. We got the research and development team working on it, but we'll see what happens.
The R&D team.
So while I was perusing the web, as I do from time to time, looking at memes that are funny, and
You have a meme of the day?
I don't have a meme of the day. No, sorry. I have an article of the day
Oh,
because some guy out there on the web decided to make the bold statement that there are 10 developers that have never, and I repeat, never, which is a strong word, made a bad game.
never ever?
Ooh.
And I was like, you know what? I want to read that. One. And two, I bet you we can prove him wrong.
I bet we can too.
So we're not really out to prove this guy wrong, but
Yeah,
we're out to prove this guy wrong.
I can understand one, but 10?
Yeah, 10 developers. Can you think off the top of your head, like if you had to guess any developer out there and be like, you know what, they never made a bad game, who would it be? Chat room, you two, chime in this one. Can
I
you
would
think of
say-
a developer that's never made a bad game?
God, what's the Steam one?
Valve?
Yeah, I think they've made all good games, at least the ones I've heard of.
Come on, was it Gabe? Was it Newell? The guy that made Steam?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I'm
Special
sure,
case
like,
that says
Half-Life.
Nintendo.
That's incorrect. Nintendo has made bad games before. We know they have.
Paper Mario.
Nintendogs isn't
a
bad.
game.
And Paper Mario isn't terrible.
It's not a game.
Dr. Mario.
Did Nintendo make Legend of Zelda 2?
Snoopy in the house.
What's happening, Snoopy? Legend of Zelda 2, Link's Awakening.
Rocksteady.
You talking about the side-scrolling one?
CD
Yes.
Projekt Red.
I think Legend of Zelda 2 right there.
What has Project Red made other than Witcher?
Witcher 1 and 2?
And 3?
Uh-oh, GSG has been triggered.
Whoa.
Did someone say Fable
Whoa.
Legends?
I don't know.
Time to fuck
He
it.
said Link's
Dude,
Awakening
Link's
was
Awakening
dope.
was amazing.
No.
That's my favorite.
Stop it.
I agree.
I'm looking at your
agree with you.
faces.
Stop
Are you
it.
sure you're not thinking of like Link to the Past?
No.
No, I'm thinking the Game Boy
Side
Color.
scroller.
The
Stop
Game Boy
it.
Color, Link's Awakening, Zelda DX, the one where you go to the top of the mountain. That's a good game.
No, see, you're thinking of a wrong. You're thinking of Now this is where
I know what you're talking. The side-scrolling one, right?
Legend Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. I should say then. That's the one I was talking
That's
about.
a side scroller where he's
That's
like
the,
this
that's
tall,
the side scroller.
and like the game is like this tall.
Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening is the top-down view one.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I apologize. I meant Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Horrible game. That's what it was.
I couldn't finish it.
It was a horrible game. I don't know why it got good reviews back in the day, in the 90s, early 90s, but yeah, there you go. So there you go.
The world was top down. The areas were side scrolling. Says Gaming Sense Gaming.
Well, then if me and Gaming Sense Gaming are talking about the same one, it was a horrible game. But the one Aryn
Telltale.
is talking about.
316
There you
is
go.
saying, what about Rockstar or the Telltale games?
Telltale, no, because
Did you buy
Telltale.
Rockstar's Table Tennis?
Ooh.
That game was actually
Oh,
fun.
actually, that was actually
That
pretty
was
fun.
actually a fun
That was actually
game.
pretty fun. But let's go ahead and start on this list anyway. It's not in any particular order, but I just numbered them so we can
it's
see.
easier for
The
us.
first one is Sucker Punch. This is on this guy's list, and you can follow along at home if you go to like twininfinite.com. That's or .net, excuse me. That was the place that I got it. Or if you can just Google search 10 developers that have never made a bad game, you'll find it for the podcast listeners.
Sucker Punch is Infamous, right?
Sucker Punch is the people that made Infamous. They also are known for making Sly Cooper.
That's what I was going to ask next.
And then Rocket, the robot on wheels.
I haven't
Never
heard
even
of
heard
that
of
one.
that.
Yeah, bet you
That
haven't.
might be the bad one.
That might be, but I have
I've never heard
played
of it.
that one. Yeah. So what do you think about this one then?
shoot.
Infamous games? Those are pretty
I
good.
like
those
Sly
were
Cooper.
good.
Sly
Those
Cooper
were good.
games?
I've only played the first one.
Sly Cooper good. Solid games.
Yeah.
I think the only one that's questionable, which is on
Wait,
the
I
60.
gotta see what else they made.
I can post up the link in chat. I can post up the link in chat
Yeah,
as well.
please do, because
Here you guys go, just so you guys can follow along in chat. And again, at home, if you want to Google search it, definitely. Okay. Yeah, so Sly Cooper, solid games. Infamous, solid games. Their next game is Ghost of Tsushima. It's a new one. Not out yet. It could be a failure. But I'm thinking so far this guy might be onto something right here with the first one, because they did make pretty solid games. Right? If you look at their list and their titles.
They don't have any other games than those.
Yeah, so they keep it small, they keep it good. All right.
Punch is not too bad. Then.
You got one so far. Next one on the list, Retro Studios. You know them for the Metroid Prime series,
Okay.
Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS.
Is it retro games?
Retro Studios. They did the Metro Prime Mario Kart 7. They did Donkey Kong Country on the Wii. Donkey Kong Country Returns, excuse me. And Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Damn, see, there's only like 8 games that they've made.
But were they 8 good games?
I don't know. I haven't played any of the Metroids.
I did. The Metroid Prime series is pretty good. Actually, I really like the Metroid Prime series. I didn't play all the way through Corruption though, so I'll still give it a pass because it was a good series. I mean, it was just I don't know.
Yeah,
it was pretty
no.
good.
Just looking at their titles, so far
Yeah,
all
most
these
people
are
liked
pretty good.
Metroid until Other M came out.
Yeah, you hungry over there, Webb?
Yeah, I am actually.
Good Lord, man. For those on the podcast, if you heard his stomach growl, sorry, that wasn't a monster.
Not sorry.
Yes. So we'll give them a pass too. It looks like Retro Studios.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
So far, it's 2
This is cheating. They're companies that have only made like 5 games.
Well, maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key. Keep it short and sweet. Number 3, Ninja Theory. You guys know them for games as Heavenly Sword.
That was a good one.
The Devil May Cry, number 1 only, apparently.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Mm.
The other one, 2 wasn't.
Disney Infinity 3.0.
Never played it.
Yeah, I can't really judge him on that one.
Enslave Odyssey to the West, I think, was a
that was
gem.
a good game.
Not a lot of people played that one.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
Uh-oh.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to Google that real quick. Enslave Odyssey to
to
the West. So I can just at least look at the... Oh, yeah. I remember this one at GameStop. Yeah.
What's his name? The guy who plays Claw did the voice for Monkey.
The guy who plays Claw.
Yeah, what's the actor's name?
Claw from what?
Gollum. Claw. Black Panther.
Oh, are you talking about
Circus.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, he did the voice for Monkey in that.
Look at that. The more you know. All right, this guy's 3 for 3 right now.
Yeah,
this guy's 3 for 3.
Disney Infinity 1 was good, so I can only imagine the other ones being.
What do they say in chat? Anybody find any?
I left it.
Find any downs? Any downers? I'm like, no, actually, this game was terrible, guys. I don't see anything yet.
No, so far so good.
All right. Next one, Monolith Software. You know them for games like Xenosaga, Batan Kaitos, which I hear was actually a pretty good game. Soma Bringer.
Soma Bringer was sick.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Wow, okay,
so they
they've
got
made a lot.
Yeah, they've made a lot. What about Disaster Day of Crisis?
Wait, Monolith what?
Monolith Soft.
Gross.
You remember
Robot Tyson, OG Saga, Endless Frontier, Exceed.
That is a long title. Actually, they co-developed that one though with Banpresto, so they can't get 100% credit for that one. But remember, Disaster Day of Crisis, was that a good game? It was a game where you literally were just going around rescuing people from natural disasters.
I remember that.
I remember that game too a
that.
little, but I don't know if it was bad or good.
I thought Soma Bringer didn't come out in the U.S.
It's not saying that it didn't.
Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans. I've never heard of that one either.
Project X Zone. I remember I wanted to play that.
I don't know. Soma Bringer. I mean, I guess their biggest claim to fame was the Xenosaga, and that's been pretty popular with the RPG community. I don't know. I can't really judge them on this one because I haven't played the Xenosaga at all.
I've heard nothing but good things on the.
Yeah, I've heard nothing. So let's give this one to the chat room. Chat room, Monolith Softwares. We're going to base them on there.
Down.
Thumbs up or thumbs down. Yay or nay for them. Perfect games. Have they been perfect all the way through, or do they fall short of this guy's expectations? I don't know. Monolith Software. And we'll see how that goes. We'll go right on, though. The next one. You may have heard these people because they've made the game Little Big Planet. Media Molecule. So they seem like they make kind of, I'm not going to say kiddie games, but they seem like they're geared towards more of a younger audience.
It's more of a lighthearted style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got Little Planet, Tearaway.
Oh, yeah, I played Tearaway.
Was that good?
On the Vita.
Was it good, bad?
I thought it was good.
No, Tearaway's like, it gets a lot of props from the games like, not like Flower, but.
They've made 3
There's
types
indie
of games.
Yeah, okay.
That's
the thing.
That might be the sweet spot.
That
though.
might be that might be the thing right there. They've also collabed on some other ones, but I didn't add those in there because they've done Little Big Planets with other studios.
Yeah.
They have a game called Dreams.
They're all Little Big Planet collaborations.
Pretty much, yeah. Next one on the list. Let me see if they do anything in chat just yet.
These are developers
this
that haven't
isn't
made
fair.
a bad game.
This isn't fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they made bad games before, like, they became a huge studio. Like, things that, they probably shipped under a different game.
Company and got
a different
bought
name, yeah.
Or something, yeah.
Well, I looked up their full histories. Like, and these
It's
are
too much work.
at least on Wikipedia, at least, and they have their game libraries that they've made, and this is it. It goes all the back to the beginning.
Like under that company, but I'm sure like.
Oh no, because there's companies on here that they go their games with their old company name as well. And we will get to them definitely on here, and we can still judge the crap out of them. Team Ico is the next one on here. You know them from games like Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, and Last Guardian. Last Guardian is the only one that I can't really say too much on because I don't know. I didn't get to play that one at all. So is that any good? And then in chat room they are saying Xenoblade series is good. Blood Ocean says that. Hey, what the heck is that?
What the hell?
I don't know, but thanks for the follow. I guess that was.
Oh, so Corey just changed things.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to change all that crap back.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. But yeah, Xenogears, or Xenoblade, Blood Ocean's giving it a pass on chat, so we'll give it a pass.
Has anybody
Wait,
played
I'm
the
checking.
new Shadow of the Colossus?
The updated one?
Zactera.
No, I watched somebody stream it online.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
Well, I played it on the PS2, and it was an awesome game because it's just boss fights.
Yeah, yeah.
But I never finished it.
Well,
So
you got a chance on the
thinking
PS4.
about picking that up, maybe.
Are those the only games that they've made?
That is pretty much it, yes. Ico,
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus,
Ico Shadow of the Colossus collection.
which you really
This is a
can't.
dumb list.
And then The Last Guardian. Sorry. That's
They only made one game.
yeah.
Well,
Cuphead.
God.
Sorry. I mean, hey, look at that. Snoopy in chat saying Shadow of the Colossus 10 out of 10.
It's perfect. Huh?
Perfect game.
Yeah. 316 said, let Corey know that the alert was, as Aaron would say, horrible. Yes.
He also says terrible.
I also say
Terrible?
terrible a lot too.
It's terrible.
Next one. Here we go, people. Now we're going into the nitty gritty. Kojima Productions.
I'm biased as fuck. I can't comment.
What?
I don't know
What?
if you can-
Have you ever played their game? And this is before they were. It says pre Kojima Productions when they were Konami / KCEJ. Then they have, of course, Metal Gear for the NES under their belt. But they also have a game called Snatcher.
I've never even played that.
Okay, the only
Yikes.
game I didn't like under Kojima Productions was Metal Gear Solid 4 because
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I spent more time
I heard something
watching
dropped over there.
cutscenes than playing the game.
Because you played
I'm
a
sorry.
movie. That's what
I'm
you
sorry.
did. You played an
Okay.
interactive movie.
The thing that I tell everyone is one time I was playing the game and like it was during the day. I started the cutscene when it was still daytime outside. By the time it ended, it was like nighttime.
Yeah, it
you
was
know?
dusk. You played
Yeah.
from
No, it
dusk.
wasn't even dusk. It was nighttime. It was full nighttime.
Jeez.
And I was like,
Captured the emotions of your heart.
Did it?
And
Did
it got
it?
you so enthralled in it. That's what makes
No.
it a good game.
She said, I don't remember buying a ticket to this movie. That's
exactly.
yeah, and you're welcome
If
for that.
If I wanted to watch a movie, I would have watched a movie. I want to play a game and have the feelings by playing the game.
I told you I watched a Let's Play of this, Steven, because I wasn't going to buy the game. I watched a Let's Play of this, and I swear to you, it was whatever the cutscene was that I was watching on it, I was like, when is he actually going to play this freaking game? It was like 10 minutes into the video, and I was like, what is going on?
The cutscenes are
See, the parts
crazy
that
long.
the parts
that
that
is 100% true.
the parts that I liked were all the throwbacks to like the first, second, and third games. And they it didn't need all the additional cutscenes for it to be like an awesome experience. So like if they didn't have me watching like 2-hour, 3-hour movies every like hour or so, then
But
I
see,
would have been happier with
That's the
it.
beauty of it, because it's like Kojima was telling a story. He was wrapping up a saga that took freaking 3 movies, if you will.
Yeah.
And he wrapped it up in one giant movie. And it was great. I don't know. That game for me was
I
my
could play
10.
Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 over and over and over and not
That's
get
true.
bored of it.
Yeah,
I
could too.
can't play Metal Gear Solid 4 more than once.
What about 5?
I liked 5 a lot.
Okay.
But that one, it's a very different feel because it's more mission based, and like there's a story in there, and like you can enjoy the story, but you also don't have to feel like you're stuck watching the same thing over and over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get you. Trust me, I've only played literally like 2 Metal Gear Solids. And there was the ones with a lot of less cutscenes. So when I saw more and more, I was just like, all right, I get the idea. I definitely get the idea.
I saw nothing wrong. I actually watched all the cutscenes.
GSG says Snatcher
Ghost.
is a cult classic. Still have no idea what that game is, but
yeah, I can.
But they have other. Of course, they have a whole bunch of. They have Castlevania: Lord of the Shadows.
That game is underrated too, I think.
Okay, that's on there.
That was a good one.
Zone of the Enders, another good classic one. PT was supposed to be their one, so you have little small ones that are good.
It wasn't a game though.
Yeah, it wasn't a full game. It was just, you know.
I don't know what Boktai is.
The Sun in Your Hands? You don't remember that game? First of all, we did it on a Jeopardy episode. That was one of the answers.
I probably didn't get it right.
And second of all, it was the one with the sun sensor on the cartridge. And to power up your weapon.
2, the Solar Boy.
You had to put
Django?
you had to put your little cartridge up to the sun to charge your gun.
You told me that.
To shoot the vampires. That was ahead of its time. It's
Oh,
way
there you
ahead of
go.
its time.
Metal Gear Acid. That was the
Acid
card-based
wasn't
one.
Konami or Kojima, was it?
It's putting it. I think it's putting it under there.
Acid
Huh.
2?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Kojima didn't work on Acid and
Well,
one
this is the
other one.
company. This is the whole company as a whole. Yeah, they put it under his Metal Gear Acid one. Yeah.
They even put Metal
That's-
Gear Solid 3 Subsistence.
Subsistence.
Which is just Metal Gear Solid 3 with online.
And with Metal Gear 1 and 2 playable.
Was it on there?
And Ape Escape, yeah.
Ape Escape was on there?
Yeah, they did an Ape Escape thing where you could go around a snake through the forest and catch apes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you meant like the full blown Ape
No,
Escape
no.
game was on there. Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Aaron.
What about?
Lunar Nights for the Nintendo DS.
Yeah, it
was
was
the fourth game of the.
Yeah, I remember that.
Boktai. I didn't know that.
I'm telling you, the Boktai, that was an underrated game. Like, I played it. I played the first one, and I was like, why do more people know about this? Like, this is a really good game.
That's how I feel about Bushido Blade.
Bushido Blade is
Blade
good.
is dope.
No, that's good. Another good
And I said,
game.
you can cut down trees. That's all I wanted to do.
So I gotta give him the pass on that one. Kojima Productions. I'll co-sign on it at least. It's
So
a
much
hard
bias.
co-sign.
So much bias.
It's a hard co-sign. Number 7. That Game Company.
That Game Company.
You know them for famous titles like Flow, Flower,
Oh.
Journey, and
Yeah.
Sky.
They make the like
Yeah.
visually.
Yeah, they make the like really
Pretty.
visually
Okay.
pleasing ones. You know, I played Journey all the way through. Actually, I streamed Journey on the channel a long time ago, from beginning to end, and
I don't even know what that
it was fun.
game's about. You
It was
just fly
freaking
through the
fun.
desert?
Yeah, it was.
On a
So
horse with no name.
I want to say.
Nice.
I really want to say that it was an online aspect to it, but you never communicate with the other person besides the little emote things that you can do in the game.
Aw.
So
Oh, yeah, there's another person playing with you?
yeah, like kind of a co-op-y thing. So I played with somebody, and I remember playing halfway, and for some reason, I got attached to that person that I'd never even communicated with, right? And there was a scene where like this giant monster comes out, and he like hit him, and we were like trying to escape or whatever, and I remember just like, no! And like he died. Like he was gone.
Oh, no.
And I went on to the next level, and I was there by myself, and I was just like,
Oh.
what just happened? What just happened? I don't
Wait,
know what
was
this
it
person
permadeath?
did. No, it wasn't a permadeath. I think what it is you progress, but they have to do the level over, and then it just
Aw.
unsyncs us from online. So kind of permadeath in your world,
That's sad.
You should have died too. Death Pack.
but I was like, no, I didn't know. Like I was saying, I played the full game from beginning to end because it's a very short game, but from beginning to end with and it just hooked me, and I was like, this. I think it was the first game I ever was like I lost somebody, and I'm like, son of a mother, like
It was permadeath for you.
what's going on? I think the
Kevin 739.
no, you don't even see names. You don't see anything. You just like whenever you meet up, they can like jump and like make the noise, and then you jump and make the noise back, and it's kind of your only interaction. So you know it's another person.
It's Morse code.
It's basically as much as that.
Sergeant Squiggles says, can't talk to your friend. Still more crossplay than No Man's Sky.
Dang, son.
Damn.
Yeah, is Hello Games on the list?
No, they're not on the list.
Ah!
Hello Games is on the worst developers list. They're not bad guys. They were just misguided. No, but that game was
didn't
dope.
live up to the hype.
Journey was definitely.
I haven't tried that. That's
It's a good game.
sounds cool.
Good game. Good game. Next one on the list, we have Rocksteady. You know them from Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, Batman Arkham Knight, and Batman Arkham VR. And then the other one, Urban Chaos Riot Response.
So two games.
Yes, they've only made, well, they made more than 2 games. They made a
Riot
series
Response
and a game.
sounds-
What? What was what?
That is okay. I know.
You remember
what
Urban
game this is.
Chaos?
I know exactly what this game.
I remember Urban Chaos too. I remember that was at the old
remember
GameStop
selling this
days.
game a lot.
Yeah,
Rigged.
yeah.
This list is so rigged.
Hey,
What? Hey.
that's the ending music there.
And,
But we got one more, last one on the list. Rockstar North,
Okay.
the Grand Theft Auto
do you
people.
even have to look this up?
I
Oh yeah,
think,
you do. You should probably look them up because they made more games than just Grand Theft Auto. I think this is their Achilles heel right here. This is the one that I think he messed up by putting on here. He shouldn't have put this one on there because
Why?
everybody knows him for Grand Theft Auto,
Right.
and all the fame and success from that one. But they
Did
did
Saints
more than
Row?
that.
Or
Before
Fast
they were
and
known as Rockstar North, they made a lot of PC games.
Oh, Rockstar North.
First of all,
Yes.
they made
Wait,
Monster
okay.
Truck Madness 64.
That game was actually pretty. I think it was all right.
LA Noire.
So
Oh,
they hit,
man,
of
Red
course,
Dead.
their stride when they hit Grand Theft Auto, Body Harvest on the 64, which is actually pretty good. But there was other games before there, like a game called Menace, which is a kind of a side-scrolling space shooter. Yeah, don't know.
Sergeant Squiggle says they made an Austin Powers game.
They did. I just looked at it.
Yeah, see?
Austin Powers, Ode Behave.
Lemmings is a good
Austin
game.
Powers, welcome to my underground lair.
That sounds terrible.
Gross.
And then Wild Metal Country.
Oh, there you go.
Dreamcast.
So what do you think? Did they hit all 10?
I think the only one that's shaky is Rockstar.
Yeah, Rockstar is kind of little
But
shaky.
I see if you, without doing research on it, you would assume that it was correct. Because
Because it was pretty
because-
solid, yes.
It's hard to say without playing all the games on every single
It is.
from every single company.
And in a perfect world, I would have brought every single game for you guys to play, and we could test them all out and stuff like that. But it's not a perfect world.
I think the common denominator in all of these game companies was they made a few really good games.
Yes.
They just stuck with that. They didn't try and just cast a net and make a crap ton of games.
Correct.
They made a few games really, really well.
They found
Yeah.
what works.
It's
They
called,
found what works.
it's literally simply put, quality over quantity, Webb.
Boom.
That's exactly what it is. So thank you for listening, everybody. We will give you a pass. Mr. Grayson Morales, he's the author of that lovely article. We'll give you a pass on this one, sir.
Yeah.
You better not do it again, though, because we'll come at you. So for the internationally known Stephen Gutierrez, Aryn Rozelle, the real David Webb, I am Sir Aaron Carter saying keep it quality over quantity.